Aquarius, welcome. This is your weekly reading. I hope you're doing amazing. It is the 1st of December today, and this reading will be for the beginning of December. I am away, well, I've been away this weekend. I left on, when did I leave? On Saturday morning, and I'm going back today. So it was, I'm visiting my father. He is in a home. He has Alzheimer's, so he's actually in a very, very nice home. He's been there for a little while. So yeah, and it started snowing. Christmas, you know, it's all around here as well. I won't say that I'm a big Christmas person, but I do really appreciate like the beginning actually of this period. By Christmas time, you usually had more than enough. But anyway, it's been nice, and some snow as well. So if you hear any machinery outside, they're very good at clearing the roads here. So they really are doing their thing. I'm using the Babylonian tarot deck, and yeah, we'll clarify as well. Let's see what I packed. So I think that should be enough to give you the messages that you're looking for. I have been cranking the heat up all night again, so I woke up with puffy eyes. I do this all the time. You're not supposed to be sleeping with the heating on, so I could have a coffee next to me. And I do hope you've had a wonderful start to December, or you will have. And thanks goodness for Mercury retrograde being over. Hey, I'll tell you a funny story later. I'll do it at the end so you can switch off if you want to. Now, for those of you that want to hear me get to it about your reading, your love reading, let's go. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, and there was another reading as well where I picked up there's been a few monkeys on that wheel. Monkeys, they're really naughty, cute, but naughty, you know. It could have cost you, you know, some issues. Just few monkeys on your path in the recent time. Now, in the also recent past, we have the Eight of Cups, which is it's an Aquarius energy around the Eight of Cups, and it's you looking ahead, and you're seeing that, well, you know, emotionally this could be the best time for me to you know, I'm actually, it could go both ways, but I feel that anyone that I have met in the past, or anyone that I've opened up to in the past, my heart is kind of closing up for this person or these people, and I'm not sure if anyone reconnected with me in the future. At this time, I'm already ready, good to go. Opening up to the new. But in the present moment, there's a surprise, and there was a challenge where someone could have been involved, whether it's the person you're dealing with or a third party, or I'm getting a earth sign energy. Someone was very difficult. They weren't generous and practical. They were impractical. So the opposite of an earth sign, I would say, is very much down to earth. Maybe it was you. Maybe you were the one that was impractical about a situation as well. So apply that how it resonates with you. Now, a person who is, you know, showing up in your reading today, they are in their feelings, but they are uncertain about what can happen if you and them reconnected. Can you collaborate? Maybe they think that, oh, maybe we on the same page when it comes to our everyday life. Maybe this person is watching you, or maybe the two of you are kind of admiring each other's work, but you aren't really speaking to each other. The person here, they are investing in something day to day, but they seem to also waste a lot of time and maybe investing in something that isn't paying off. In their actions, it's the Tower, and this person, it's like something coming to a halt here with the Tower. Basically, it looks like there will be an argument of some kind unfolding in their life, or it did already. This could be where they've stayed put. They could be, if they're in a relationship, or there could be someone, female figures as well. It could be mother figure, boss, but someone they've worked for, and they just cannot bear it anymore. And there's Tower moment and upheaval, and this person is pulling away, and this person is reflecting over what what they should do, but there is some uncertainty. They're a bit nervous about coming towards you, Aquarius, but it looks like the two of you are going to connect. But what you don't see coming is that maybe someone here is okay, so yeah, right, right, all right. So you, as we mentioned, Aquarius, you have already walked behind. I mean, you're you don't walk behind. You are left. Your emotions. You have walked away. You are just about to do so. And as you are about to do so, it's very typical that someone is going to reveal something to you. And what you don't see coming is someone that now is full of regret. They are showing up on your path again. This might make you feel like you are stuck in your head and you're like, ooh, I don't know about that. Because you see this person as, okay, the devil, we're going to clarify. They can be, like you see someone in their ego. They are attractive. There's something very sort of rich about their presence. They are very charming, seductive, playful, but there's a fine line. However, as this person is showing up, you can clearly see that it has to do with someone that is regretful, but you are in this peaceful energy with the temperance. You feel peace and tranquility, and you have already started to walk away, and it's going to be quite easy for you to actually walk away if you wanted to. But we're going to find out what is happening here with you and this person, Aquarius. So I have turned off the heating and drank my coffee. Here we are. Right. You definitely don't see this coming. Someone who is, yeah, they turn up in your life somehow, and there is this big change and stressful situation around someone. Okay, so in the recent past, you have the Eight of Cups, not walking away, but yeah, escaping in a way to deal with someone who have not really made you happy, or situations that you feel these cups are empty. And that is why you're standing on the shore. But there is someone waving to you from one of those 8 cups. And this person, this is someone who, you know, from a past life, or this person you have dealt with in the past. You might feel like it is the inevitable that you will meet up with this person at some point, picking up Virgo energy. Now, there is the 9 of Swords. So there is someone either around you or them who's stressing. They're up at night thinking, stressing. This person, they realize that they have wasted an opportunity. They have wasted an opportunity with you, well, not to move forward with you, as they see you as a very decent person, someone who brought them joy and happiness, someone who never took anything from them, and someone who, you know, is very graceful in the way you dealt with this person. There's been a block, and there has been a stressful situation around them, perhaps when it comes to a relationship. This person could be, maybe there's a family business or some kind of collaboration they have together. Maybe this business, there is no turnover, and there's been a lot of arguments and stress, and this person who has definitely strong Virgo in their chart, they are sort of looking at what they have left. Now, the Tower moment is an upheaval. This could be loss of a job, end of a partnership. This person is now actually pulling away to reflect, to heal. And they're in this temperance energy, which is, you know, where they find their purpose and tranquility and alchemizing what they have. They view you as someone who is loved by a lot of people. They view you as someone who is popular. They view you as someone who does know how to invest day to day in what matters. And they see that you always grow. You're never going back. And perhaps it's also making this person sad because they know that you aren't the type to walk back to the past. So let's see. We have here the 10 of Wands in reverse, and we have underneath the deck the Knight of Wands in reverse. So there is someone who wants to fight for you, fight for you. Someone who wants to stand their ground and say, well, I've learned from my lessons. I'm regretful. There's a lot of remorse showing up. They're trying to connect with you telepathically, if I can speak. And there is a possibility for the two of you to reunite. Now, around this person, I see that there is someone who is immature. You might see this person as well as there's something about they're playful, they are attracted to you, they're over the top attracted to you. Maybe you think this person is like, okay, hold on, like maybe at some point there was the sexual chemistry, the play, the seduction, there could have been a sort of very, very much on a superficial level, like, or, you have a great body, you look great, complimenting each other, or this could be also showing off photos, stuff like that. Or you might even see this person starting to post a lot of pictures there, and you are sort of, wow, I'm not sure if I want to play that game again, or I'm not sure if I'm like that. Or there is something about you, it's like, oh God. But I think a lot of I need to drink some water. Yeah, sleeping with the heating on. That's what happens. So, yeah, well, so you see this person regretful, almost begging, they look sort of playful, but you see this person also as quite obnoxious. You see this person as, okay, they show you a lot of interest. Now, Aquarius relationship, well, there can often be an opposite attract. Perhaps some Aquarians, not everyone, they have this, maybe they can seem aloof and cold on the outside. Sometimes the opposite attracts. So you could have attracted someone who's very outgoing, very seductive, very like, they took the lead when it comes to the physical. It's not that you can't take the lead, but it was very like, this person is a lot. You are maybe a bit more sort of down to earth. So it's something about the opposite attract. It was a thing for you back then, I'm hearing, and it was playful. But for you, it wasn't as, for you it was also playful. And if this person shows up this way, it's almost like a reunion that is full of passion, and it seems like, it's how long is that good for? 2 hours? Because if you don't feel mentally stimulated, that's going to wear off. So there is something about you sort of feeling a bit up in your head. Should I take action here? Should I not? But what you don't see coming, it does look like there will be action taken. There could be a trip plan. The overall energy as well is that Libra energy. This could be a lawyer that's involved. It could also be another person here, or you telling someone something as well, that you don't want a relationship. Or I do see a closure coming up, if that's what you wanted, but a nice closure if that's what you also want. But if you also want a new beginning, that is also going to be presented to you. So for some of you, there could be two people. Now, in the recent past, I'll clarify, but we have the Knight of Cups. So this could be a new person. Let's say you have walked away and you're like, I'm open for the new, and this person looks interesting. So someone they've showed you interest. This person might have Pisces, I'm guessing, but let's see. Okay, give me some further clarification, spirits. But definitely there is someone who has Virgo, maybe yeah, okay, Virgo, possibly Capricorn in their chart. So okay, so someone in the past who was over emotional, they turned into be an ego, therefore they were always around you, never really expressed what they wanted to express. It was like around you, but they also pretended like to be around other people. So they didn't really sorry, I'll fix my chair. They didn't really show you that, or prove to you that it was only you. So they held back a lot. Now they see that, okay, they see that here, they are now on a crossroads. What should they do? What should they do? Are they able to reach you? Are they able to fight for you? Are they able to apologize? Are they able to come in as a very mature person to discuss something with you face to face? Probably not. I mean, this person what I feel here with this person is like they want what they can't get sometimes, and I feel here that there is going to be a time where you are really going to show this person, look, no BS with me, or it's almost like I was never ready for any BS, and because the BS happened way too often, that sort of emptied my heart when it came to the feelings I've had for you. And now you're standing there with your sword, and it's as if you aren't really prepared to go into some kind of battle or anything, or you're not really that defensive. It's a bit of a, that's why you might be in your head, because you see someone as an opportunist. They come in with a lot of passion and you appreciate it, but at the same time, you see someone who is rushing to have a new beginning. They pour all this love towards you. There is this, yeah, if we don't reunite now, it will be never attitude. So you are like, well, I guess it's going to be never, with the 10 of Swords. So you are sort of, I want to collaborate with someone. I've already moved forward. I have 2 of Wands, the 3 of Wands. There's plenty of opportunities here. We have the Justice, we have the High Priestess. So there's something about a secret opportunity that you are exploring as well, and you're keeping that to yourself. You might be actually Aquarius, not allow someone to have a new beginning with you as well, because they could disturb one of your plans. They don't fit into where your plans are at. You are not sharing that with them. But for those of you that, if you want a passionate new start with this person, if you want someone telling you sorry every hour for the duration, this is it. I mean, someone here, they will apologize. They will come in with a lot of heat and fun as well, but you don't really see it coming. But I see you are in this karmic alignment, and maybe someone is out of that for the moment, or they are experiencing some lessons. I feel also here there is an immature third-party situation involved. Maybe you will find out about it, because you are sort of, okay, there is a tower moment happening in your feelings about a situation. The overall energy is someone coming in with the truth and a new beginning. There's passion here. Someone could have recently got a divorce or recently separated from someone, and this person is new. You could be dealing with the future person that you actually will move forward with. Even if you're dealing with one already, could have Libra in their chart, showing up quite strong. The person that, person A, let's say, they could have also Cancer in their chart. You are going to do what's best for you and wrap up this chapter, and you will only go where there is guaranteed success. In your mind, you already know what it means to be stuck in your head, what it means to go through this kind of ending. You have been going through a lot of strain and drain. For some of you, don't really show that to other people. Maybe you make it look easy, but there is a limit, and the limit has, happened basically. And there is, you have to let go of some burdens. I do see that you are letting go of some burdens. So that could be something about, you feel really drained. You feel really drained. You feel that you constantly have to be on your toes with the 7 of Swords. You constantly feel that this is not the kind of life I'm meant to live. I can't take, it's like you feel like there is no end to how many burdens you are maybe the workload. The workload keeps piling up, and you see that because you might make it look easy and you don't show your pain in front of other people in the situations you are in, you are carrying this pain within, this strain from caring for others and putting others first, or putting your work first, or putting everything first. I see there will be a tower moment, something that has to go. So it's something you're choosing, however, to let go of, to have success. But you have success, but you have to sacrifice so much to get the result that it's not sustainable. So you're going to take a look at that and see, where do I need to heal and what do I need to really postpone? Because there is something about you feeling completely wiped. You are taking on way too much. Or it can be so as well that the person is showing up in your life. They come in with their agenda, their needs, and it could be that that's what's going to trigger you, Aquarius. Like you feel that you aren't heard, like you have all this stuff going on for you, like you feel balanced, you feel that you know your purpose, you know that you're in karmic alignment, you're keeping a lot to yourself. In your current environment, there is plenty of opportunities. You can pick and choose. But even if you pick and choose, you have to let go of something that you cannot carry it all. So perhaps as you are reconnecting with this person, it might be so where you're seeing, you know what, if I was to be in a relationship, if I was to keep this person in my life, I need someone to help me with these burdens, the mental strain. So many Aquarians, they go through a lot of mental sort of turmoil very frequently. Others might not be able to see it because, you know, being in your head a lot is draining, but at the same time, it's thoughts. People can't really see your thinking. People can't see it on the outside. Whereas when it's the ones, is like, oh, it might be louder, you know, this like, gosh, I'm carrying all this load up the hill. Can somebody help me, right? You see me walking and you see me striving. But with Aquarius is the overthinker, right? And overthinking, I mean, yeah, that's why there's a fine line between being, you know, intelligent and making the most out of your thoughts or ideas to almost going insane when the pressure takes its toll. So there is a moment of clarity, I would say. It's not like a crisis, but the tower is bringing something to the forefront. And yeah, there is this realization, and it's a positive thing here. I definitely see it as a positive thing. So let's see. I'm going to add a few more messages. Oh, it's a lot of something about taking time to heal as well. All right, so a little bit more about this person. What is happening with this person, and why is it Aquarius moving away really fast here, being on your toes, hiding? Is that the situation here? Let's see. Okay. All right. Oh. Interesting. Okay. So you could be dealing with someone who is in a relationship. It's really toxic, it's on, it's off, it's hot, it's cold. There is a Queen of Wands energy. I don't really feel here it has so much to do about someone's star sign, or it doesn't really matter here. I feel you could be dealing with someone with Virgo in their chart. But the situation here is someone who thrives of them falling out so that they can almost make it up and that they can cause some kind of drama. That's what I see here. Obviously, it takes two to tango. There is materialistic greed, and it is this person knowing that they want to move forward with you, and this person cannot bear that thought, basically. So this person here could be going through an ending and a transformation. We have Leo, Pisces, we have the Scorpio energy with the death card. There is, okay, I do see this person having to go through something. All right. So you could be dealing with someone coming out of a third-party situation. You will find out about it, or you will notice it because the third party could come forward, or you will see some kind of craziness coming from their end, basically. And there is this, yeah, it's like you are like, wow, I really can't be carrying that. I can't be taking, that's going to take its toll. Yeah. And it's like, all right. So I do see you come together with someone. I do see you rejecting someone. So it's quite a lot of messages there. They're actually really, really positive. And there could be pregnancy for some of you. There could be someone lying about a pregnancy as well. So why is the devil here? Why is the devil here? Why is the devil here? Okay. Look, there is a person here who is asking for trouble constantly by either it's like they are not aware of it themselves, like when things shit hit the fan in a sort of emotional, intense way with them and this person seek out others, and there is this person trying to come your way. You realize what this person wants, and you realize that you know, you are not really interested in this person. You're not really interested in their drama. You could be waving to them from a distance here. Now, there is as there is a tower moment happening. There is this tower moment happening, and you leaving a situation completely out in the cold. This could also be something that you're saying, no, I can't be dealing with this anymore. This is it. It's going to be in the cold. Yeah, that could also be someone that is trying to apologize, but this person have literally, you've been through a lot because of this person, and you just don't want to deal with this person anymore. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here, Aquarius. I feel that something I'm a little bit unclear of, because your energy is super focused. Major arcana cards. It's like your whole life is changing. You're picking the opportunity that is going to require a lot from you, so much that you have to let some situations go, and you feel this is destined for you. So at the same time, this person is showing up in your life, and you're really going to see what a contrast they are to the path that you have chosen. That's what I think it is. It's really going to be illuminated. Now, you saying actually no to this person is going to bring like this person's situation to a close. How you're communicating with this person is going to be fair. You're speaking the truth, you're fair, and you might be telling them to stick that apology where the sun don't shine. They respect you for whatever you're saying to them. Actually, they do respect you. This person is someone who does require fair but tough love in order to make a change. You know, you might not ever take this person back, because it looks like it's this unconditional love in, maybe not even unconditional love. There is this special bond between the two of you. I see that it's a strong bond between the two of you, but you are like, well, I'm going to sacrifice everything I need to in order to move forward. I hate this distance between us. It doesn't feel good. I see my future when I look into your eyes. I'm learning to open my heart. So it can also be here. Yeah, I wanted to play the field, and now look where it got me. We belong together. What I see here, Aquarius, I hope you don't find out that I've been watching your social media. I will make it up to you. I promise I'm going to be better. So I really feel here that someone is definitely going through a major change. They are going through a spiritual realization where there's been a block, and they're seeing here that you were the one that were leading them to a path. And they always say in Aquarius usually leave something with every person they connect with and open their heart to, because Aquarius is here to teach. They're here, there are the rebels, and they're here to teach others that there's a different way. And with you, they see that you are fair. They see that they have to deal with something in their environment, which is a cause and a consequence, and now there's a consequence. This person was wanting to play the field. They could have involved someone else in a business, and everything just went like downhill with them and this person and that situation. But they are also, with the Tower moment, they're going to realize why that was. It's like they wanted to play the field. They didn't want to take any responsibility. They see here that there is hope to reconcile. There's something about a hopeful situation. There's something about, some clarity showing up. They understand from their side that what they have to do. I see the two of you coming together. I see this person actually feeling very happy. They feel very happy when they connect with you, even if you tell them no. But I definitely do see that there is a likelihood of you and this person actually moving things forward at some point. But you are very happy with your decision, Aquarius. In the near future, you're going to be very happy with how far you come, how your boundaries are strong. You are not afraid to say no and call someone out when you need to. You are not afraid to take charge when it comes to your happiness. And it's like what you're growing is like your baby with the Empress, and the Ace of Wands. And you might be also keeping you'll keep something to yourself. Now, you are picking up someone that is very childish around this person, and perhaps that was the case all along. They want a new beginning with you. They're very attracted to you, but there is a third party involved. Someone is also jealous, and you do see someone acting sort of, they might be even telling you like they used to drink a lot and now they're healing, or maybe it is you who's going to teach them a lesson. That's possible as well. I do see whatever happens here, it's meant to be unfolding this way. Because someone here, they have to face their demons, they face their fears, and they have to face you as the person that you are right now, not some kind of made up person who they want you to be. And that's also something that isn't unusual for Aquarians, to be perceived in a certain way, because no one really knows that when you say that the Aquarian, they are actually, they need to be mentally stimulated. It is true. Whereas this person, they could be someone who just sees someone as, well, if they're beautiful, they're hot, they're good looking, they are, fit, they are, they're perfect body, perfect face, fashion, and surely they're just going to be someone who is posting pictures on social media and look themselves in the mirror all day. Whereas you could be just someone who's with the nose in your book. You could be attending a university, you could be attending, a lot of spiritual leaders and like really high kind of profile stuff that you are involved in, but they don't really see that that's possible because that's not the world they're in. So you're going to show them like a piece of you that they haven't seen before. And again, they're going to see that you are their lesson. You've received your spiritual lessons. You don't mind handing them out. So that's what they're going to get. But I do see that if this person, especially if you're dealing with someone that have potentially Libra in their chart, they could they already know, they have this common sense, and that's why they're showing up with the Sun, the Page of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. It's like, okay, you know, I want to embrace this single abundant energy that I can see. Aquarius also is retrieving from the Tower. So if you're dealing with a fellow air sign, it is possible that this could evolve pretty fast, because this person is like, okay, now I learned my lessons. But if you're dealing with someone who's quite stubborn, from a completely different era, completely like different culture, where he or she have not really explored what you're exploring, like haven't even been where you are, there's something the opposite. It's not really about, you could still live in the same place, but I see this person, they have to really let something go. They have to start listening to their higher self. They have to let this person go. I think this person have been carrying or been involved with people who isn't good for them. They aren't learning anything from those people, and especially one person here. But it always takes two to tango. So their intentions here is to heal. They're going to withdraw and heal here with the Temperance and finding the purpose. There could be some obstacles. There might be something about inheritance, and they have to sell a house. They feel very happy as they are connecting with you. I think what this person's aim is, after all, even if they come in a bit hot and bothered in a way, and with a bit of a, maybe they have a few monkeys on their side, I don't really see it evolves like into anything, like they don't bring their troubles, and I don't see that. It's because you don't allow them. So will there be a new beginning? Yeah, it could possibly be, but this is going to be a small beginning. They are just one small cup of what's going on for you in your life in the near future. You are not going to allow anyone to sit next to you on that throne for a very long time, because you see that you can rule better on your own, but you can still have someone to be part of your life and in the way that it suits you. And you are the one that's going to wear the trousers in this forward movement. You are not going to take any BS. It's going to be your way or the highway. And it's like the way you want things to move forward, because most of you do not want to be in a relationship with this person. You don't really want this person to be spending that much time with you, but you are open to something about this person. There is, you can't deny that there's nothing there. It's just that you don't want to be communicating the way that you used to do, because it's putting up in your head, because you are not being your authentic self. And when Aquarius isn't their authentic self in the long run, then Aquarius will rebel. So you are deciding up front that I'm not going to be that person. I'm going to be the person I am. And they're going to just have to like it or lump it. That's it. So you are going to see someone actually that is like, right, I see that I have to make a clear-cut ending and deal with my matters, and then, I'll show up. For those of you that have a relationship or situationship or with someone you do communicate a lot with and quite openly, this can be resolved in this manner. But for those of you that are dealing with someone who isn't really speaking, there hasn't been much communication, it's very much a sexual, physically it's that chemistry, which is also good. But, you are like, well, I can't just pretend that I'm like that when I'm not, I have to be the person that I'm in. Well, I will be in front of them, and they will not be able to handle that. That is why they will just go off back into their own playground and blow off some steam, basically. So that's for those of you that are dealing with someone that's a little bit immature, let's say. So let's just like they are like, ooh, you held that back all along. They're almost like embarrassed. It's almost like you held back a secret celebrity status or something, like, or there's something you do or something with the way you are. Maybe you played small. you were the someone that has the good looks and the beauty and the brains, and this person's like, they were not messing about. There is abundance, a wind coming towards you, Aquarius. There are plenty of options, but here it is. There is someone here who is very immature around you. I do see someone here is going to cause a lot of drama when it comes to this unrequited love, where someone had been in an unrequited love situation. I definitely see someone is bugged by a third party, but again, it takes two to tango. You're definitely going to pick up this energy around someone, and I think it has to do with if you're dealing with someone immature, and that's where you're going to be, please go away, please go away here. So for someone, you could be dealing with someone just is immature. I mean, for a few of you Aquarius, you could be dealing with someone who's like, they're seeing you succeed, they're seeing you feel happy, and they're coming in with their burdens and their drain and their pour this, pour that, or just that could be for a few of you. There's jealousy. There is this person could be dealing with a narcissistic personality disorder, and that's what this person is dealing with. Obviously, I hope it's not the person you are dealing with. So there's something coming up there. For those of you that where there's a pregnancy involved, perhaps, yeah, that person could cause a bit of a nightmare, a maternal kind of, someone is just quite dramatic. So that could be, you know, where this person as well is like, oh my God, I went to play the field, look what I ended up with. Like, I really sabotaged myself. And this person could be very open about it. So I'm saying, like, if this person is someone with specifically with an air elements, they could be born on the cusp of Libra and Virgo. They're going to be like quite open. They're going to be like, you were right about someone. I really, you know, burnt a candle in both ends. You know, it's not really my thing. I don't know what went on with me. And there is this conversation, there is a friendship between the two of you as well. So yeah, now I'm going to leave it at that. Aquarius, like, subscribe, leave a comment. I do hope you have a wonderful start to your week, and yeah, I'll see you very soon. Oh, by the way, I'm going to tell you the story while I clean up these cards. All right, I'm running out of water, so it will be very short. So I don't know if you've ever done that, but maybe it's in the UK when you anyway, I signed in with my, to book a ticket, flight ticket. And I must have signed in with my Rainbow Wizard email. So I didn't check this before this was on the 28th. I didn't check this before, you know, I was like, okay, let's check in. And there was like, it said Rainbow Wizard on my check-in, but I didn't check in. I was like, I even asked ChatGPT, so why do you think I should check in? Like, yeah, sure, it's probably just by accident. And I'm like, something told me like, no, don't check in. Rainbow Wizard, like, it's going to cost me a fortune to change the name. Anyways, I speak to one of these bots and explained it, like, it's, you know, I just signed in, didn't check that it wasn't my real name and stuff, and this is my, you know, content creation name. So he was quite cool. He just fixed it, yeah, free of charge. Here's the name as it appears. And then the person sent me the wrong, so it was like my name and the Wizard. I'm like, oh my God, you might as well put the Wizard of Oz. Like, and then I kept going back to these bots, and they're like, no, we're not gonna fix it. Is Wizard your maiden name? It was such a Mercury retrograde. I'm like, I can't believe this is happening. I couldn't sleep, right? And they were like, no, you can't fix it, you can't fly, or you're gonna have to pay like this amount of money. But you couldn't really pay you couldn't even pay to do it. I was so pissed off. It was so stressful. It was such a Mercury retrograde bomb. And me taking a taxi to the airport in the morning at like 6 o'clock, 4 hours before departure, I was like, okay, best. I printed everything out that was in this bot chat because I just bought a printer. And I'm like up to the customer service desk, and maybe I was speaking to an Aquarian because someone was, I was like, oh, he's not going to be friendly. But I was like, so this and that. And he's like, I never seen anyone print out a chatbot's conversation. Well, I said, well, he said it's free of charge, and he said, this is my name. You know, and it's not, my name is not, you know, my Wizard. No one's called the Wizard as a surname. What, the Miss Wizard? It was quite funny though. So I get you, okay, so then finally I fixed it. But anyway, it caused me a nightmare, and it was such a Mercury retrograde moment. I will never forget this Mercury retrograde. Anyway, you probably have logged off a long time ago or closed the video. But anyway, on that note, happy Monday. We're out of Mercury retrograde, and thanks God for that. See you soon.